The most important decision of your life is your karaoke song. It's a very serious karaoke podcast. Hello, everybody. It's the Very Serious Karaoke Podcast. I'm your main co-host, Leah Tishone. And this week, we have a very special co-host. He is the forefather of karaoke podcasts. Give it up for the co-host of the week.
Co-host of the week!
Ed Cunard. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, we probably should have checked that beforehand, but you got it right. Yeah.
Ed Cunard.
Yeah, give it up for me. Yay, woo. So I'm very happy to be here.
Don't lie to me. So I didn't say what your former podcast was for karaoke, but it was called The Greatest Song Ever Sung Poorly. And we have a lot to talk about that, but you're also the current co-host of Fawkes and Friends, which I just picked up on. It's not Fawkes and Friends, like Guy Fawkes.
Like Guy Fawkes, and specifically like Black Guy Fawkes, the punk musician who I partner with.
So, Greatest Song Ever Sung Poorly. Please tell me, how long did it run for, and why did it stop running?
Gotcha, yeah. It was a pandemic project. My best friend and I, Adam Wainwright, are very big karaoke people, obviously, and we were middle-aged white men with nothing to do during a pandemic, so we started a podcast about karaoke, the thing that we missed almost immediately when everything shut down. It lasted about 2 years, but life gets in the way, and it became more of a chore. We kind of felt like we were running out of stuff to do with it, and he got married, had a kid. I continued to be an unrepentant partygoer, so both went off in those directions. But it was a great time. I really enjoyed it. We got to meet a lot of cool people, do a lot of cool things, and talk about a subject that we both love very dearly.
That's amazing. Any kind of niche podcasting, I'm starting to think about it myself. Like, how much can you talk about one thing? I feel like this is an endless subject because so many opinions, but I understand that there is a limit. Life changes, the events take place, so I get it. But I did listen to a couple of your episodes. Very, very good.
Oh, thank you. There were ones before us. I want to give credit where credit's due. We were not the very first karaoke podcast. We were my favorite, but that's because I'm self-centered and I love myself. And I love Adam.
Well, it's the strongest love. That's what Whitney Houston says.
Right.
I mean, we're talking about karaoke.
I'm not going to sing that one, though. Not even by request.
I won't either. I probably your range, which is, but so who was before? I wasn't aware. Who were the podcasts before yours?
The one that I recall specifically was one called Karaoke Theory, which they went really into like the thought behind karaoke, and they did some stuff with performance, and they were intercontinental. So one, if I recall correctly, one host was based in New York, one was in London. I binged theirs as soon as I figured out what a podcast was and figured out there were karaoke podcasts. But there really wasn't a lot that I knew of going on when we started ours. There was another one at the same time that was a completely different. It was a karaoke performance podcast. It's called Friday Night Karaoke. That's still running. Two guys, Mike Whiston and Joe Rubin, great guys, by the way, started a Facebook group during the pandemic for people who couldn't go out and sing, and they were doing it through Smule, and there was another one, Star Maker, I think.
I have heard of Smule. Smule is just it's a group karaoke virtual app, right?
Yeah, pretty much, and it gives you the backing track and you sing along with it. I could never really get the hang of it because, as Leah will tell you, from us trying to get this set up, I really have no idea how technology works half the time. So I struggled with it, but they air, their group members' performances, and I met a lot of great people through that as well. And really, just karaoke people are the best people, aren't they?
They are. I was just talking about this in a recent podcast where if you take anything to an extreme, you might be a dork. But if I don't care being considered a karaoke dork because it's a great group of people to be associated with. Everybody's so fun and just everybody's lively. Everybody's just there to have a good time. It's an expressive group. So, like, what's the harm in being a dork?
Yeah,
it's great. I like it.
Everyone has a song in their heart, right?
Some don't. Yeah, and they're in jail. I don't know. So the Karaoke Theory stopped, and then what is the other one that still exists? The Friday night
karaoke. Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely different format.
Yeah.
They're just doing karaoke, right?
and then talking about the videos. Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Yeah, if anybody's out there and wants to like listen to other people sing karaoke, that is the podcast for you. We will shout them out right here.
Hell yeah.
So, but we're all about talking about it, playing some games, doing some weird stuff. There is a game that exists that however many people you want to sit around a microphone and then a third or fourth or fifth party reads words on a card.
I have this game. I bought this game. I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. It comes with a pink foam microphone. Yes. It's here somewhere.
But yeah, so you read a word, and if the word is love, then you have to sing a song. I can't even think of a song that has love in it right now because on the spot, Johnny.
L is for the way you look at me. O is fast. Yeah.
I will always love you. So that's one. That's we just did it. But you won. Anyway, I just want to know a little bit about your history with karaoke. How did you even get into it, and what attracts you to it?
Well, funnily enough, the person who really got me into it was Adam, who I co-hosted the show with. I met him when I was in grad school, and we went once, and then we went twice, and then for a good period of time, we were going almost every night during the week because I didn't take my studies that seriously, and I like bars. So that's what we started doing, and then did that pretty consistently until he moved away, and then I stayed with it. And anytime I moved, that's how I met new people in a new town. And I mean, karaoke pretty much was the social glue for my life for the longest time until more recently with punk rock.
Well, we're going to get into your punk rock situation. But it's true. I actually mentioned this in one of the past episodes, is that one of the best ways to meet anybody cold is that you go to a karaoke night and you talk to anybody, because what's connecting you? Your song choices, and that's my jam. Hey, what's your name? So that's such a great way to meet people.
There's no better icebreaker, and I don't even mean like in a dating sense. I just mean like in a, I don't know this person, I would like to talk to a human being. It's like, hey, you did really well singing The Dead Milkmen.
Yeah. And even if they did really bad, you can still say,
you tried real hard. You tried real hard.
Yeah.
Good job,
better
buddy.
luck next time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Even if they didn't do well, you still have the song to talk about. So you don't have to mention if they killed it or not. Just like, that's a good song. Good choice. We should be friends. So that's what attracted you to it. And yeah, I mean, you started a karaoke podcast. So it's kind of a dumb question to ask you. You love it, and that's just what it is. That being said, you and I have a lot of differing opinions about karaoke, which is exactly why we're here.
Yeah, most likely. Let's argue. Let's mix it up. Let's get into it.
Let's get ugly. Okay, so our first segment, what's your go-to? What's your go-to? Okay, so you don't have a go-to, you told me.
I mean, functionally speaking, I don't think I do anymore because you get bored singing the same thing over and over for 20 years. At this point, my go-to is probably just like some Johnny Cash song because that's where my voice is. If I had to like pick a go-to though, it was probably Angel by Shaggy until everybody started doing that and making those sounds with their mouth. So I kind of gave up on that one because it's not shocking anymore. But no, I mean, I use a wheel that like I spin it and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that song. That's fine. That's great. I love my actual go-to. The thing I love most is singing a song I have never actually heard before at karaoke. I want to just grab onto the song and hold on for dear life and hopefully get to the end of it.
You know what? We're going to interrupt this segment with a different segment right now, which is Do and Don't of the Week. Do and Don't of the Week. And then we're going to get back to the other one. So this is really fun. So you just said that your do of the week is try something new.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's the guy who sings the Beatles all the time. Don't be the guy who sings the Beatles all the time. Don't be the guy who sings Johnny Cash all the time. You have more songs than just 3. Come on. Give something a shot.
Exactly.
Fail gloriously.
Oh, man. Yeah, Live. Get on the Edge. Like Living on the Edge. Sing that by Aerosmith. Exactly. It's usually like the old croony types that come and their jam is Frank Sinatra or Michael Bublé or something, and they always do the same croony thing. And yeah, it does help to break out even in your genre, try something new, and have all kinds of different songs, hip hop, country, death metal. We've covered this too. I feel like we're covering a lot of the same things, but the whole premise of this podcast is to have people think outside of their comfort zone and get weird. So that is going to be repeated. But I agree with you. Definitely just try something new. And if it's a new jam that all the kids know, I mean, I don't want to say how old, we were born in the 1900s, let's just say that. And the kids always have new songs. I just learned Pink Pony Club, and that's been out for 5 years.
I just sang Pink Pony Club the other week.
You did?
Yeah. I love that. It's a great song.
That is a top choice.
Yeah.
Okay, you're bringing me to my do.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, no, that was you had a do. I can't do a do.
That was my do. You're a don't. Doobie doobie doo.
All right, I had a don't this week, but I'm going to do a do because you just mentioned it and it has to be said. Do choose the opposite gender to sing. It's funny. I don't care if you're just like a big, it makes it for better karaoke if you're like a big burly lumberjack singing Britney Spears, or you're like a very demure tiny girl singing gangster rap, like things that people wouldn't expect to come out of you. You should learn those songs, and you're going to be the belle of the ball, on star, superstar.
I am a pink pony girl who dances at the club, so I mean, it works.
I mean, yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I know that's what you're known for.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, I sing mostly male songs because my voice is very low.
The thing I do with it is like my voice is what it is. I have a very limited range in terms of octaves. So I mean, me singing Pink Pony Club kind of sounds like Johnny Cash singing Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, if you could sing a female song with a very low voice, that's hilarious. Who's not going to love that and buy you a drink? So we just did a segment within a segment, so we're going to go back to the segment before that, which was what's your go-to? What your go-to? Okay, so that just happened, so now we're back to go-tos. So you gave yours, which would be Johnny Cash.
Historically, over 20 years. My go-to with Adam was It's Tricky by Run DMC when we were a unit at karaoke together all the time. But on my own, it was probably Angel by Shaggy and Rayvon. And I have one that I only do when the bar deserves it.
What's that?
The bar has to earn Let Me Clear My Throat by DJ Kool.
Oh, okay. So if the crowd is hot.
Yeah.
If the crowd is hot. Okay.
They earn it.
That's another thing that we should probably talk about is the audience participation, which is like, it matters so much. Feeling the crowd and picking the right song for that crowd. Mwah. My go-to of the week is almost like Shaggy in the same category. It's This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one because it's got singing and rapping, and the rapping is so hokey. Once upon a time in 94, Montel made no money and life sure was slow. Like, it's so bad.
It's nice nostalgia for people in our general age range.
Exactly. And it's not everybody's cup of tea to go for the funny song all the time. Everybody has their own. And I would love to hear it. I'm going to give the socials right now because I want to hear what people's energy tends to be. When you do karaoke, do you like the funny songs, or do you like the emo songs, or do you like Celine Dion? Write us at veryseriousKaraokePod@gmail.com, and also on Instagram you can DM us, Very Serious Karaoke Pod, and also at TikTok, same thing. So yeah, I do want to know what people tend to go for because I'm always funny. I always go for that, and it gets kind of tired.
Maybe you should go really serious just as a joke.
But then it turns funny though. It's a comedic medium, at least to me. Everybody treats karaoke in their own way, but for me, it's a comedic medium. Don't take yourself too seriously is how I feel. That's my opinionated opinion. So where do you land on that? Because everybody's different.
So my thing is, I think it's an inherently silly activity to begin with. Like, maybe this is one of those things that we agree on. Maybe it's one of those things we disagree on. People treating it as like Star Search, like that's not my vibe. So many people have sent me that meme of, like the really good singer shouldn't be at karaoke. You should be there watching Keith fight for his life at Bon Jovi. And I'm like, are you sending this to me because I'm the serious good singer? Or are you sending this to me because I'm Keith? I'm probably Keith.
And not to... As my good friend Baby Van Beasley says, and you know her too, Vanessa, we're not here to yuck anyone's yum. If they want to just show everybody the prowess of their vocals, good on you, But yeah, it's not my thing either. There's more performance in it for me, but it is something to get your demons out and be cathartic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Karaoke can be anything. Yeah. We're here just to show people the possibilities.
We just want everyone to have a good time. I hope both teams had fun.
Yeah. The serious people versus the kooky people. All right, speaking of kooky, I do a segment that is called I Start, You Finish. So basically, I start, you
finish.
Hey! Yeah, so basically I go out, well, let's just watch it right now. We're here on the mean streets of Austin, Texas, in this gorgeous hellscape, and we're about to play a game called I Start, You Finish! Ah! Start singing a karaoke song and see if they can finish it. That song is called Motorcycle Madness. Let's go. Whoa, halfway there, whoa!
Going to dinner.
All right. I never wanna hear you say. Who doesn't know Backstreet's Back, all right? The shit is bananas.
Bananas.
Yes! Hey, sexy lady. Billie Jean is not my lover.
Sing it.
Billie Jean. Yes! She knew. She got it. Intergalactic, planetary.
Galactic. What?
Say it ain't so, I will not go.
Turn the lights off.
Ooh, he got it right, but with the pizzazz of a dead flashlight battery. That's a 0. And I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500 miles.
For you.
Oh, thank you. That was sweet. Say it ain't so, I will not go. She's not feeling it. While they're talking, fuck. I bless the rains down in...
What's up?
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Yes! Yes! That one was a little rough. People weren't as into it as I wanted them to be. But we're going to be doing this game a lot, so better luck next time. So that was a lot of fun. What did you think?
Well, I learned how to spell bananas, which I was really lacking in.
I love going out there. Everybody's crazy. But it's also... going out on the street and playing this game, there's so many people that are averse to it. Obviously, if somebody's cold walking up to you and just starting a song, you're kind of confused in the beginning. But if it's a song that everyone knows, obviously they're going to know the end of it. And you also have to assess the person you're approaching. If they look like they're 50 and above, you go Hall & Oates, Billy Joel, Elton John, things like that. But if somebody who's younger in their 20s, yeah, Pink Pony Club. So.
Have you noticed, though, that a lot of like really young people sing really old songs?
Yeah, they do. I know a 24-year-old friend of mine sings, whoa, on the radio, whoa. She's so good at it, but she's 24, and that's from the 70s. Is that how old you mean younger people are doing, or like going to the 40s or singing?
Sometimes you see that with those croony kids and their fedoras and their, but
right.
Just really anything. Like it's surprising to see the ubiquity of Elton John or a Billy Joel.
Somebody wrote in and told us what their go-to is, and Rory from Bozeman, Montana, his go-to is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, heck yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
That one,
good one.
That one hits the weird spot for me of songs that, like, I would absolutely do that song. The gender bias in my head, though, makes me think that, especially after a few whiskeys and a few beers, that I can sing in that range, and I cannot. But Drunk Me is gonna try, and is gonna fail.
Yeah, the drinking confidence brings us to places we should go, we should try to go, and also never go, but you don't know unless you try.
That's one of the reasons I sometimes just do karaoke dry, because why not?
Yes! Oh my god, that is a complete topic that we should talk about, singing karaoke with no alcohol. So do you do it very often?
Fairly often, yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm a man of a certain age, so it's time to start cutting back on some of those things for health reasons.
Yeah.
I take periodic, like, dry months where I just don't drink alcohol at all, and I still go to karaoke.
God bless. I mean, I would say the vast majority of anybody who sings karaoke says, I need to have about 3 to get up there. So I'm really happy that you said that. Sober karaoke is a good time no matter what, because you're still getting your dopamine rush and you're not imbibing anything. It's great.
It's certainly easier on the wallet too, right?
Easier on the wallet. I always feel the pressure though when you go to karaoke, you have to buy something.
Oh, you have to buy something. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the bar is what keeps things, assuming it is at a bar, but the venue keeps things in business. You have to financially support the venue.
Tip your KJ. Tip your bartender, tip your venue by buying something. Even if you're not drinking, you can buy your friend a drink, or you can buy a fruity, silly drink, or a bowl of peanuts. I don't know what else they have anywhere you go.
I love karaoke bars with food. Just combining everything. My entire Maslow's hierarchy of needs in one place.
Exactly. Yeah, I would love to have more karaoke bars have it, but they don't.
And the older I get, I love the early karaoke show that starts at 7, because then I can still be in bed by 10.
Right? There is something I wanted to ask you, though. What's the most outstanding story or discovery you got from being a co-host for karaoke, involving karaoke, or not?
I tell you what, I had a great night in London at a bar that I won't necessarily name the bar. We were there for a concert weekend, and there was a bear bar that had karaoke going that night. And I walked into a bar, and I took my friend Brennan, who was also there for the concert. And people liked us a lot because we look a certain way, and everybody there looked exactly like us, and it was great. It was just you haven't lived karaoke until you have seen Scottish Santa in leather singing "These Boots Are Made for Walking." That was great.
Wait a minute, now you have to call this place out, because why not?
The King's Arms. It was called the King's Arms in Soho in London.
You thought you were the Candyman. Don't get strung out.
Why? So do they allow, because I love that, I would just want to be around it, but do they allow people of my ilk?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there were some women there too, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I would just love. I am trying to explore every type of karaoke out there. I have a co-host coming up that is part of Stripperoke in Portland, Oregon, or she was for 12 years.
I probably know the bar.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's pretty famous. And there is nudist karaoke.
Yep.
So that's coming down the pike. And there's auto-tune karaoke that I think you told me about.
Yeah.
You actually did, yeah.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, so there's so many different types. So bear karaoke.
Trap karaoke.
Trap karaoke?
Yeah, trap karaoke. It's all hip hop based, and it's all on a big stage, and they do it in actual venues. Like in Pittsburgh, they were at the Roxy Theater.
So it's not trap music, it's hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, but
There's
probably a trap element to it. But yeah, it is hip hop. Of course, live band karaoke. I'm sure you've played around with that. Yeah.
Oh, I had me a time or two.
So we're in a cut point. We're in a cut point. Yeah.
Right. So we're ready for this week's karaoke bar megastar.
Karaoke bar megastar.
Which venue are you calling out, Ed?
Can I have 2, or is that being greedy?
You can do
Nice.
you can do whatever you. I make the rules. You make the rules. You're a
Yes.
co-host. Do whatever you want. Take your pants off. That's fine.
So in my opinion, the perfect karaoke dive bar in the United States is Poor Michael's, just north of Cincinnati. The bar is cash only. There's neon and sports memorabilia everywhere. They have karaoke three days a week. A diehard group of regulars. Everyone's completely different, and everybody gets along for the night. I love Poor Michael's. Shout out to Uncle Don for being the host there.
See the KJ?
Yeah, that's a KJ. He's a very spry 80-something-year-old man. Like, I thought he was much younger than that. But yeah, no, shout out to Uncle Don and Poor Michael's in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Uncle Don found the Fountain of Youth, which is obviously karaoke,
Right.
Everybody. I'm actually 59. Look at me. I mean, come on.
Uncle Don also does not sing himself. Ever. Not once.
What? That's his first mistake, but also he's around it, so he's he gets a pass.
According to his wife, it's better for everyone that he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, good. But he's around it,
Yeah.
so he's sucking the stem cells out of everyone else to stay younger. Their karaoke stem cells.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means, but the energy of it.
He's a karaoke vampire. We love him. And then the other one is in London. It's in Islington. It's called the Coronet. I found it in London for on a concert weekend, and now anytime I'm in London, if I'm there on a Friday, I go there because it's the closest thing to American karaoke I have found in the UK.
Really? Can you tell us? Well, have you been to other karaoke bars besides the bear?
Oh,
the
yeah,
bear
yeah,
bar?
I have. The hosts run the show like with a traditional like American style rotation. It feels kind of dive bar-y inside. It used to be it's no longer, but it used to be a Weatherspoons location, so very like chain dive bar-y atmosphere, and you get that mix. Again, there were 20-year-olds and there were 70-year-olds, and I love that mix, and I love how chaotic a karaoke night can get in a bar like that.
Yeah, I do love the age mix and the all different types, because if it's all one thing, it gets a little repetitive, I think. That's not to say there are specialty karaoke nights like emo nights,
yeah.
and that's a fun theme that you're going there for. But if it's not meant for that and it just stays the same, it's just kind of whatever. Let me ask you this. What was your biggest get on your podcast? Or who was your biggest get, I should say?
So from a karaoke perspective, the biggest get was Brian Raftery, who wrote Don't Stop Believin', the best karaoke bit of journalism I've ever read.
Wow, I never heard of that. I don't know. What is it? Is it a book about...
He is a writer who writes for like GQ and things like that, and he just wrote this basically history and love letter to karaoke. And so that, from a karaoke perspective, that was a get. And then like from the punk rock perspective, the fact that I got Frank Turner to come on and talk karaoke with us was pretty great.
Wow, so those are huge. I didn't even know that book existed.
Speaking of books that I have, commercial for this one was pretty good.
Oh, what? Oh, I have one too.
You have a book
Thank
too.
you very much. Yes, Ed was one of the few people that I didn't know that purchased the book. So I was like, who are you? So I appreciate it. Free plug. But so I appreciate that. So you are very much a punk rock boy inside and out. You're a punk rock.
Inside and out, yes. I did get my karaoke knuckle tattoos at a punk festival. So
please show them to us.
It's gonna be backwards on my camera, so I mean.
No, everybody knows what that says.
Yeah, that was a choice.
You were sober, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it was around noon that day.
Well, that doesn't mean you weren't sober.
I was so mad. I actually saw a better knuckle tattoo than mine today, and it made me so upset because somebody got all the ingredients for sandwich components on their knuckles. So they had a knuckle sandwich, bread and the lettuce and the cheese and the meat, and I'm like, man.
I mean, I have fresh, I have a clean slate, so maybe I should just go down there.
You got time, Leah.
Yeah, I'll just wait till I get to prison. That's when I'll have time to get a tattoo.
There you go.
So.
Let me ask you
Okay.
this, Leah. What is it about karaoke that you love?
Nobody's ever asked me that. Thank you. I never even thought about it. I always ask everyone else, and I never thought about it. I've always been a performer because I like to do stand-up comedy, and I've always sung. My mom has always sung. I grew up with my mom singing all over the house, so I began to sing, and I've always loved music, very obscure music, funny music, and I think karaoke for me is another form of stand-up. It makes people laugh because I do wacky stuff that not many people do. Like, I'll just use Gangnam Style as an example. There's a funny dance to it. You're acting like an idiot. You're memorizing a Korean song. Singing, changing your voice to sound like the singer is funny. So if you're singing "Never Gonna Give You Up," you change your voice to be
That was
Rick Astley.
that was eerily on point.
But that's the thing. It's just that surprising element is what makes people laugh because it's a female doing Rick Astley. So you know what? I just answered your question there. I do karaoke because it makes people laugh. It makes me laugh. I try to be silly and I want to make people laugh. So it's another form of stand-up. So that's why I like it.
Here's mine, and mine's odd, and it gets really boring and technical, and I'm so sorry, everyone. Karaoke brings back something that we lost as a people, I think. I think recorded music made us think that there were people who can make music and people who can't. Popular music was measured before recorded music by sheet music sales. Everybody in the house did something. They sang, they played an instrument, whether well or poorly. It's something that I think is fundamentally human. And that's kind of like one of my things is like, I don't care if somebody is good or they are bad. I just want them to get up there and have fun and express what they need to express. And that's the thing I love about karaoke. It is the egalitarian form of music creation.
I love that angle on it because it's absolutely true. There is that delineation between, are you a musician or are you just the person who listens to the music that other people make? And that's absolutely true. That nobody, if you don't know how to even play an instrument, that you feel like you can't be a musician, but anybody can. It's accessible to everyone, and that's what karaoke does for people. And I love that angle. It's so true. Yeah. People don't care one way or the other if you're not good or you're not amazing. Just go and be weird. It's for everybody's there to be weird and just do them. So we've pontificated enough about how to do karaoke well and right. So Ed, it has been so fun having you on. Thank you for agreeing to do this.
Thank you, Leah.
What do you got going?
If you want more of me, again, I do host Fawkes and Friends, Fawkes, spelling is important, Fawkes and Friends with Black Guy Fawkes, whose next album, The Misery Suite, is coming out September 19th on Asbestos Records.
Oh, nice. And write to us again if you have any comments or questions or go-tos. It's Very Serious Karaoke Pod at Gmail, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to
Tip your KJ.
KJ. Bye.
It's the Very Serious Karaoke Podcast.